Guys, from infinity to infinity in the Akashic Records, the Master's will be done. As it oops, you're right, I did it, I'll get it, I did it, I'll get it, thank you. I did something I shouldn't have done. Thank you for reminding me. I take full responsibility for my own. I shouldn't have flicked this into the street because then some seal will choke on it and then I'll be pissed. So I'm going to put it in trash can.
Have you ever had that happen to your thumbs before?
No, but I know what that
it's
is.
from?
Yeah.
From being beaten almost to death. Severe nerve damage.
And, well, more than that, it looks like there's some kind of fungus rot going on.
It's not fungus.
It's not?
No. I had to fight for my life.
From who?
Not hard.
From who?
A bunch of people.
Santa Monica PD or someone else? Some of the criminals in Santa Monica? In Santa Monica?
Everywhere. They're everywhere.
Oh yeah, that's true. Why? Why were you their target?
Because I was engaged to somebody that was doing it.
Oh, well, that would be a good reason. Yeah, they seem to make that a very personal
and then,
thing.
The word spread that I was a snitch. Because I said F you and I called the FBI on them.
That's not a snitch. That's taking your legal rights.
I also called the drug enforcement agency on them.
That will piss them off. Very much so. They don't like that at all. Yeah, it's in their constitutional rights.
I know.
But when they play at that level, they don't really give a flying fandango about anybody's rights. Did you know you were dating someone in that position when you got into the relationship?
I had no idea.
So you were blindsided. Not a fun way to find out.
Not an idea. But, it's not just about him. It's about wherever I go.
You want some?
This one guy came out of the VA hospital gate at San Vicente. It was dark. It was nighttime, and I was waiting for my fiance at the time to get back home. And I have a very good friend named Carlos, who's huge. He's a very big Charlie Beck, bigger than Charlie Beck.
I think I may know Carlos.
Dude. And
where's he from?
Carlos was like keeping me company because they were all attacking me from left and right. He's of Mexican heritage.
But was it in Santa Monica area?
The VA.
And yep,
and
I think I know him.
He had to sit up with me all night with his knife in between his lap because they kept on coming at me again and again and again.
Wow.
So this guy walks
he had
out,
your back.
Because Carlos basically enjoys having his beer and marijuana.
And chilling.
He already spent 28 years in jail.
You're not going back. I know who you're talking about.
I don't necessarily want to go back to jail again.
He's a good guy.
He was protecting me one night, and this guy comes out. Looks like a very tall Marlon Brando, Colonel Kurtz from the VA, and he comes up to me and says, "Hey, you want some meth?" in front of Carlos. And I look down at Carlos.
What the fuck?
Sitting there. This is midnight.
Actually, I've witnessed shit like that, so I shouldn't be that shocked.
I said no at first. I said no. And then he said, "Are you sure you don't want some meth?" And I said, "Fuck off." And he slugged.
Wow.
He wouldn't leave.
Wow,
alone.
What a jackass.
He wouldn't leave me alone. So I looked down at Carlos and I said, "Carlos, can I see the knife?" He slugged me in the head. And then the next day he thought I was going to forget about the whole experience, and he goes like this to me, trying to wave me over to his car. Like, oh, maybe now she's out of her consciousness of mind. Like, I'm going to all of a sudden, back down and be like, "Oh, yeah, I want to get into your car with you."
Let's go for a joyride.
The dude learned his lesson. He stands 6'4".
What an asshole.
Dude.
I'm surprised you're still alive. You're tough. Because they normally won't leave you alive. These people play hard. And they play for keeps. I know the people you're talking about. They're motherfuckers. And I then know other people who are higher up than them that don't play at that level even. So they should watch their P's and Q's. That's the last thing you want to do is get the upper level pissed off at you. And those people, if they're being...
it's like a food chain with them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. It's like the predator syndrome.
But the thing is that the smaller fish don't get fed a lot. And they don't get a lot from the churches or from the temples. And that a lot of people find out and can tell what they're doing. They start to get angry when they run out of money.
Right.
Or they're not selling enough for their kingpins. So they start to have to panhandle. And the people can just see it right off the bat. This is not somebody who's innocent. This is somebody who's a very bad person. And there's a certain vibe they put off towards people where they don't even want to look at them.
Right. How long have you been dodging these jackasses?
Since the fires that we had to, evacuate the canyon and stuff.
24 months ago or 18 months ago?
No, this is last summer's fires.
Oh, 12 months ago. There's been several series of bad fires.
There was a period of time where we were evacuating and everything was okay, and then...
Yeah, it went sideways.
All of a sudden I had to move out of my Diamond's place and blah, 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 blah. And, I had to go to...
Have you talked to them about going back?
I'm going to make a call probably tonight and say, hi, I'm fine, are you okay? And then the call will go like this. We're still in quarantine. We all still have to be very careful.
Wow.
We just have to wait it out. The thing about that is, once I go back there, it's a lot of work, man. And I know if you're telling me the truth about horses and being part of the horse world, it's fucking grueling.
It's brutal.
And it's not
great.
paying anything. It's very competitive. And the moment I walk back into that canyon, it's going to be like, everybody's going to wonder where I've been, what's been going on, what's the problem, and I have to explain injuries again.
Why don't you
and
get
I don't
back
want to
into the
concern
yoga
people.
world? Why don't you get back into the yoga world?
What?
Yoga. Didn't you say you did yoga?
I do my yoga on my own.
But maybe it's time to teach.
No.
You're not a teacher?
I don't believe in it. I'm not a believer. I practice my own yoga, and I do the kind of Qigong, Dalai Lama mixture, but...
What did you say was your other profession aside from horses? Did you have another profession aside from horse work?
Many.
What are your other professions? Acting?
No, I gave that up.
Why?
Hated the people in the business. Couldn't stand them. Obnoxious.
A lot of them are.
Very obnoxious people.
I would agree.
For the most part.
Or self-righteous.
I'm not talking about the really classically trained people that, I just find them obnoxious.
You'd be surprised how many times art imitates real life.
This Irish guy, Patrick, that did this movie called about the drug enforcement agency that goes undercover to crack some guys that are dealing. Patrick.
Not tracking on it, but...
Yeah, he's an Irish guy, Patrick something.
Huh.
Anyways, he walked into a pub one day when I was just singing karaoke. Hi-yoo!
How are you?
How are you?
You guys know each other, I dig it.
Sit down. So I just ran into this Kirk Kelly at the bus stop right now, babe. Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go catch the bus.
Yes,
I'm going back to
catch the bus
the
for what?
What's up, baby? What's up, Kirk?
Did you leave this? Is this
No,
yours?
it's empty.
No, that's it. So look, baby.
met her. I just met her today, and we've been sitting talking
Yeah,
for
I'm
several
gonna
hours.
use the room. I'm gonna use the room app. Spare room. Yeah, spare room. I'm gonna use that app.
We'll be back.